Hi Simmers, in this video I am going over how to transfer your Sims 4 saves to another computer. This is very important to know because there's a lot of times where we switch up computers for whatever the reason we have, and we want to have the same save files. Me personally, I love starting from scratch, so when I got my PC, I pretty much just started from scratch. But you are fully capable of bringing over your save files as well. So let's get right into it. But before we do, I want to tell you guys about our giveaway that is going on. You are going to love it. You will be able to win a chance to get one free Sims 4 pack monthly. I'm going to do this every single month. And the reason why is because I have dropped the Everything Mods course, okay? So what that means is when you go ahead and make yourself a member, you will then have access to the course guide on mod installation. You will know how to navigate difficult mods. You have a video walkthrough that is included on every single section of the course. And you will also get custom content guides and installation do's and don'ts, okay? You will not be left out. The students will be able to choose what pack it is. And when I say pack, I mean whatever pack you want, like expansion, stuff pack, game pack, whatever. Your name will be put into a drawing because you're a member. And then we will, of course, have a raffle drawing. And if your name is selected, you will be able to get the pack. So if this is something that interests you, go ahead and check it out. The link will be in the description below. Also, all members get first dibs on personal requested tutorials that are sent to the customer within 72 hours. So if you have your personal questions that you don't want to just leave on YouTube comments, you can just get the course. You'll be set. You'll be ready. We have a great community. And also, you will get access to YouTube tutorial content before it's made public. So you guys don't hesitate. Go to the link in the description. Check it out. I know you guys are going to love it. And let's get you that free pack. So let's go back over to the files. So as you can see, this is Dropbox. So you're probably sitting here like, Kim, why do you have Dropbox open? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm confused. So the reason I opened Dropbox for you guys is because Dropbox is just like one of those free things that you can do that's never going to really like go anywhere. It's like, think about it like a box, okay, that you put all your important things in the physical life, and you said, hey, I want to save this forever just in case I move. Same concept, except it's on the computer, all right? The reason I pulled up Dropbox is because this is another way so you don't have to go get a thumb drive and all of that. You literally can just get a free account and save your files here, you know? Like, yeah. And if you don't want to do that, you can just save your files to Gmail. And if you don't know how to send yourself a Gmail, email, all you do is pull up your, composed message, and where it says send, you are going to put your email in, and then you would, put a subject in, and then you would say, save Sims 4 saves, and then you would add them on there. But the thing about that is if you're adding too many save files, the email might be too big and it won't work, or it won't process, or it won't, send. So I have Dropbox open. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to go into the Sims 4 game now. I actually already had it loaded up. And what we're going to do is we're going to exit out of all of this, and I am just going to exit to the main menu. All right. So once you click on the main menu, it's going to load. Now, of course, if you're like starting Sims, you're not going to be where I was at, so you're going to have to click something else, but you get it. All right, I just added something to my gallery, so it's just letting me know, so I'm just going to exit that out. All right, so where it says load game, you're going to see all your saves. You see these yummy saves? Yes. Aren't they beautiful? They just beautiful. Okay, so I want you guys to know how to locate your saves so you know that, what you're saving and what it looks like in the dates. It's important to pay attention to the dates because I know there's certain saves that you may care about more than others. For me, I like to transfer all my save files. So yeah, I'm going to keep this up though, because that's going to keep the process simple for you guys. All right. So we're going to, back out of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the File Explorer icon at the bottom. If you are using Finder like MacBook, you could do the same thing. You would just go into Origin instead of the EA app to go to your Sims game. And then you would just like check out your saves and see what dates you saved them. That's pretty much all you got to do. And keep it up, obviously, because if your memory is like mine, you're not going to remember. So, you want to have that up so you can go back to it if you need to. Now, we're going to click on the File Explorer icon, and, it's Finder if you're MacBook. So Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and go into the documents folder as if we were about to install a mod. We're going to go into the electronic arts folder, and then we're going to go into the Sims 4 folder. Once you're in here, you are going to see some important folders, and I want you guys to pay attention to those. So there's the tray folder. Okay. So if you click on that, it's going to have all your tray saves. These are important. I've noticed that on certain YouTube videos, people forgot to leave this in there. Like, you need tray files just as much as you need your saves. So you want to be transferring both over. So you want the tray file and you want the saves. Okay. When you go into your saves, it's going to show you the date. Remember those dates I told you about? So like, it has, from what I can see, it has the slot. So this could also have you guys' locations, but I take over tray files and saves either way. Like, I don't do one over the other. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so when you're in this folder, you're going to go ahead and just refer back to your game, because I'm seeing a save that says November 24th, 2022. Do a load game, and what's that say? November 24th, 2022, November 24th, 2022. You see why I said the date's important? Okay, so that will let you know what saves are inside and make sure that you're not leaving anything out, okay? It is also going to have my 2023 saves as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Now that you've located your saves files, this is the cool thing you get to do once you already make your Dropbox account. So what we're going to do is we're going to click create, and we're going to click the folder icon, and we're going to say, you know, only you, I mean, unless you have other people you want to save stuff with, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to call it the Sims 4 saves, and I'm going to say 2023, so I know obviously which saves these are and I don't get them confused. So I'm going to create that folder. And so here's that bad boy folder. Look at that folder. Oh my God. So you can request files, or you can import from a Google Drive if you are using Google Drive, or you can access the folder from your desktop. If you don't really want to do all that, you can really just click upload like I just did. Go find that folder, girl. Go find that folder. So how you do that is you go back to your documents. You go back into your electronic arts. You go back into your Sims 4, and then you will see your saves. You see that? Yeah, we're going to upload those saves, okay? All right, so once you selected your saves, you're going to go ahead and upload. Like it said, if you do not trust the site, don't do it, but we trust Dropbox. I mean, what's Dropbox going to do to us? You know that. Like, what is Dropbox going to do? Have you had Dropbox before? You know what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait while it loads. It may take a minute depending on how many saves you have. So just bear with a little bit of patience. Alrighty, so once the upload is complete, it's going to say upload complete. So you're off to a good start. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to click the saves just to like kind of see what's inside, and you see like all of the files and everything. So that's good. Like, it literally brought everything over, which is perfect. Okay, and now you can click create and make another folder called tray files. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the year as well. So tray files 2023. And we're going to create that bad boy. And once you do that, you're going to do the same thing you just did, okay? And we're going to go ahead and upload the tray files. So to do that, you go to folder, and then you just do exactly what I just showed you: documents, electronic arts, Sims 4, and you're going to select tray. Once you're here, you can just say upload. Don't do what I just did and double click after that. Just click the tray file. So it says, do you want to upload 373 files to this site? And we're going to say yes. So we're going to upload and we're going to wait it out. Wow. So the tray files was actually 707 for me. Woo. Okay. Anyway, so once it's complete, it's going to tell you it's complete, and that's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Dropbox just in general, like the homepage of it. So like, let's go to Dropbox. Now, you will now see the Sims 4 Saves 2023. So inside the Sims 4 Saves is where you will see your save files and you will see your tray files, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the other computer and now get these files put into your other game in your other computer. All right, so let's go do that now. And if you are using a flash drive, it will be the same concept, except you would not be putting it in a Dropbox. You would be putting these files into your flash drive. And where would your flash drive be located? It would be somewhere on the left. So once you plug it in, you would click on it. So for example, let's pretend the screenshots is the flash drive name, and then it will open up this area, and then you just put in those files those save files, just as I did with Dropbox. Okay, guys? And it'll be the same thing if you did Gmail. You know, if you were using your email, you would do the same thing. But given, you see how many files I just had, I prefer that you guys probably not use Gmail because it's probably going to encounter some issues, you know, getting all those files converted over. Hello guys, in this video I'm going over the transfer of files. I had already did the first part, which was from my Windows computer. Now I am on the MacBook. So as you can see, I went into my Dropbox email. So I basically just logged in. And once I did that, I was able to access the Sims 4 saves and the tray files that we did on the Windows computer. So in order to get your game to basically have these save files and tray files, you really just got to place them in. And how you do that is you basically do the 3 dots and you download those saves files. So it's downloading as a zip, and then you're going to do the same with the tray. So we're going to go ahead and download that. If you do that, it's going to load. Now, if you're like me and you have a lot of files, it may take a minute. So just be patient and wait for everything to load up. Once everything is finished, you are then going to click the Finder icon at the bottom. So in your case, you would probably have to install The Sims if you haven't already, and then place in your tray and your save files. And there probably wouldn't be anything there because you're on a new computer. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to Finder. We're going to go to Downloads, and we're going to go ahead and unzip these files. So I'm going to start with the tray. I'm going to right click, and if you want, you could just select Open, or you could just double click. Once you double click, it opens as a folder. You can look and see what's inside just to be sure. And there you go. Those are your tray files. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to install that in your mods folder. So please pay attention to these next few parts because I do not want you to mess up and then wonder why it's not working. Once you do this, you're going to double click the saves, and you're going to go into the saves folders and you will see the saves. Look at those beautiful saves. Once you're finished with those, you're going to go ahead and open up your Finder again. So you're going to right click and you're going to just say New Finder Window. You're going to click on the Documents folder. Then you're going to select the Electronic Arts folder. Then you're going to select The Sims 4. Once you do that, you will see a folder that says Tray, and you'll see a folder that says Saves. Now, if you're brand new, it might not have any saves attached to it, so make sure you load up your game first. Also, when you get this in a comfortable position, what you want to do is go ahead and drag your tray files inside. So I'm going to open the tray file folder, and now you're going to see all these crazy numbers. When you go back to the folder that we had open, which was called Downloads, you want to double click it, click on Tray, and you're going to drag that folder that's inside of the tray folder inside of this tray folder. So this is what you would do. Boop. Once you do that, to check and make sure you did everything right, we're going to double click that tray folder. It should look exactly the way it did inside of that folder when you put it in the Dropbox. Now, in the case that you didn't use Dropbox and you used a, email or, whatever, a flash drive, you would still do the same thing. The only difference is instead of going into your Dropbox to access the files, you'll go to your flash drive. After that, you can back out and then you're still in the Sims 4 folder. And what you're going to do is go into your saves. So once you open up your saves folder, you want to go back to the Downloads tab. And you want to double click that saves and just check and make sure everything looks right. Once you've confirmed that everything looks right, go ahead and grab those saves and put them inside the saves folder. So now you have done exactly what you needed to do to transfer over your files. Now you should be able to go into your game, have fun with your saves, and everything should be just as it was on your other computer. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Sub to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day.